and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl, and he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes on target there to Hill. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
Hey, 4-1 Mike. Rabbit.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Forced out to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The ball is out. Watson lost it. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Throwing again on second down. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Watson from the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Watson on first down. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And it's a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. On first down, Mahomes out to his left. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Mahomes now on first down, rolling to his left. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Angelo Blackson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away. And it's caught off the deflection. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. Wow. Move.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco. I'm trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did... And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kenny Stills, 52 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive backs. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
15. Kill. Turn 61. Matchbox, light.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We're set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in this.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 83 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Rolling to his left. It's complete to Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. After the interception, here's Watson. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Still's the intended target, and it's second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Being chased out left. Touchdown, Texans. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Yellow, Argolani!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the comeback got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Throwing on 2nd down. Watson flushed out right. Now he's going to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34. They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown.
Good job.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Texans 42, Chiefs nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked